Welcome to the video on TV licensing, information you may know, may not know, may not been told. This is just my information that I found out from my own research and stuff. I don't claim to be a specialist in anything, but yeah, this is some research I've done myself. This is a memo that I did a while back. It's sort of self-explanatory, speaks for itself. And yeah, basically, as it says at the top there, if Sky broadcast the TV to you, their stations, would you pay for it at the end of the month, or even at the end of the year? Well, of course you wouldn't. You tell them where to go, and you know, basically the TV license have got the same powers as a window salesman and all that sort of thing. You just shut the door in the face if they ever turn up. You know, I'm doing this video because I don't like people bullied. I think if anything's, you know, if you want something, you should consent to it. It shouldn't be that, oh, we're broadcasting it, so now you've got to pay for it. I've never watched a TV in my life. Don't watch TV at all. You know, so I had to hassled in places I've been in, you know, silly letters, occupier, blah blah blah, and all this rubbish, people knocking. So obviously I did this memo, which is obviously self-explanatory. If somebody sent you the National Geographic magazine, or the company itself sent it you, and you know, you said pay at the end of the year, you wouldn't pay. It's principle, you know. Like I said, I don't like people bullied. This is just my information and stuff I found out through research, 10 years research, like I always say in my videos. So yeah, I'm just holding that up so people can see the memo. So yeah, the way around it that I found just to keep them off your back was to go on their website, which I've just got here ready. This is their website here. So you go round here to where it says declaration of no license needed here, and the reason you do that for is because it's easier just to declare your property as empty. So I put the property as empty there. It's not occupied there. So you just flick on there. There. There's going to be a link in the description for Chilly John Carney, who covers a lot more about the TV license. As I said, this is just my own research and stuff I found out that I've done myself. I've been doing this for the last 7 years. Here, in these boxes here, they must be filled out to go any further with the form. So this is this is what I do, P occupier. Once my computer stops playing up, P occupier there in that box. The email address is just going to be the same. So you put P and then you put occupier, because it's just a standard format they use. It's all about keeping their computers happy. So when they send these letters out, they say, "Whoa, can you tell us about blah blah blah?" You're just keeping their computers happy by saying, "There's no one here. Basically, it's not your business." You know, and you're entitled to do that. They shouldn't keep hassling people. So I put P occupier. I've done that wrong. Sorry, excuse me. One-handed. Yahoo. This is the what I do. .co.uk, and that's the two parts of the form you've got to fill out there. I'll put a link, like I said, to Chilly John Carney and to the TV license in the description. So this is done, and then you just push the next there. Takes you on to the next form, which is obviously for your name, and that's for you, anybody personally to do. Obviously I'm not going to fill that out, but that's the next part you'll get onto, which is basically putting your name and address and stuff in. Then it says in the next page, when is it likely to be occupied, or something like that, some rubbish like that. So you just say whenever, just put a date in the future. It says we'll contact you in 6 months' time just to check that there's no different information, but it's usually about a year. And so you'll get a letter in the post, P occupier, you're not licensed, you're not this rubbish. So you just go through this same process. And like I said, I've been doing it for 7 years. No one's ever contacted. Or no one's ever came, sorry, no one's ever knocked, because they're not going to knock on an empty property. And like I said, it's all about keeping their computers happy mainly. When you get the computer information, you know, when you get the information, the computer's updated, that's it. And if they did come, you just say no thank you anyway, which has not happened to me and many people I know. And yeah, if a BBC person's watching this and they feel peed off about it, I don't really care, because I don't think anybody should be bullied into paying anything, not just even the TV license. If you're not consented to nothing, you shouldn't be paying for it. You shouldn't have, you know, nothing forced on you and stuff like that. So yeah, basically do that, and that will, like I said, you know, it's probably about a year or so or something like that. But don't do none of this revoking rights of access and all this sort of stuff. It's just silly. It gives them sometimes an excuse to try and get a warrant, which, you know, most of the time they don't. They if you look on their statistics, they don't usually follow through. If you look at Chili John Carney, he's got lots of information about TV license money being spent on, you know, like wine, champagne, and all that sort of stuff. So and newspapers, and just money they wasted, and lots of good information. Like Chili John Carney's got like different information to what I'm telling you. This is just my own memo and my own experience, and you know, stuff that I found out through my research. Don't be intimidated by these people or by anybody. You know, people shouldn't be bullied into stuff. You want something? Yes, please. I'd like to agree to having it. Not we're broadcasting it, you pay for it. That's a horrible sort of bullious mentality that, you know, I don't like, and not many people would like either. So I think I've covered everything there. You know, basically, if you don't agree to something, you shouldn't be having it. And yeah, that's basically it. Hopefully this video's turned out okay. I've got a different device this time, so I can actually see what I'm doing. But that's the website there. The links are in the description. Hit me in the comments for anything, you know, like any other information. I'm hopefully going to do some more videos on different subjects. But yeah, don't be bullied by this corporation. If you want to look up other things about them, you'll find out. But that's how I did it, to stop them, you know, keep knocking on the door and hassling you. You just do this, and no one should be forced to pay 150, 400 or whatever for something they don't use. I don't watch a tally. There's many people that don't, but they often say to me, oh, well, they keep sending letters and people knock on the door. But this is a good way, you know, just go to that form that's there and do that and fill that out, and you'll be, you know, it's good. It's a good way of doing it. I mean, you can just simply ignore them and cancel your direct debit if you feel free to do that. And obviously you'll get knocked, you can always just ignore the door. But I just found this was a better way of, you know, of just doing what you should have, which is being left alone. You just leave me alone. Just fill this form out because you must, you know, if you feel you must do it. So it's one of those things. Anyway, okay, I'm not going to waffle on too much. Have a good weekend all, and please feel free to share this information, and take care of yourselves. Okay, goodbye.